As a man, you need to stop feeling bad for not being able to do something for a woman. Because every time you feel bad for not being able to do something for a woman, that's when you'll end up doing stupid financial decisions just so that women can give you some kind of an approval. The reason that you feel bad is because you didn't get an approval from a woman. So you're going to feel guilty. You're going to feel less of a man because you failed to do something for a woman. And in most cases, that's not even your girlfriend, that's not even your wife, it's not your mother, it's not your sister. You feel bad. And that's where most slave queens and these endodamas and these gold diggers thrive, by making you feel guilty. All this noise on social media is to make you feel guilty, is to make you feel less of a man if you don't do something for them. Listen, we are called gentlemen when you open a door for her, when you pull a chair for her, when you pay the whole bill for her. When it's cold, you take off your jacket and you give it to her. Put yourself first as a man over a woman, and let's see if they will call you a gentleman. Let's say it's raining or it is cold, and then you choose to keep your jacket so that you can stay warm yourself and you don't catch a cold. Will they call you a gentleman? No, they will never call you a gentleman. The only time they call you a gentleman is if you're sacrificing something for a woman. The only time they will call you a real man is if you are sacrificing something for a woman. It can never be. You will never be applauded. You will never be, appreciated for putting yourself first. And this is the reason why most guys fail today in life. Because they fail to work on themselves. They fail to invest more on themselves so that, they can be so full that their cup runneth over. Most guys in society, they are nobodies because from the beginning, from the word go, everything that was supposed to be invested in themselves so that they can be better men, resourceful men, and successful men, enough so that they can take care of their siblings, their family, or whoever is around them. They can't, because they took their investment capital and put it elsewhere. You will never get anywhere, my king, if you are afraid to say no to a woman. You are afraid to tell a woman, no, I cannot afford this. No, I cannot do that for you. Because after your calculation, you realize that if I did this thing for this woman, it will leave me in a worse position than I currently am, especially financially. Most women put us in worse financial positions because we are always sacrificing, we are always doing everything for them. We always make sure that they are happy. We put them first. We always want to make sure that they are sorted, they are covered, and they are happy before we can now look after ourselves. And these women are not even appreciative of anything we do for them. So you will never ever sacrifice for them. You will never ever stop doing for them. And you will never ever start doing for yourself because you are always putting them first. Is this way a gentleman? This word, a gentleman, is a manipulative title. If you look at it, you're supposed to be a man. That's what that matters. You are supposed to be a man. A gentleman is a very manipulative term. A man is supposed to be a man. That's it. A man in every way. Yes, you protect women. Yes, you respect women. Yes, you look after your women and all that. You're supposed to be a man. You're not supposed to be a gentleman. Being man is enough. So my kings, especially young men, stop feeling small. Stop feeling like you are nothing. Stop feeling like you are not. Stop feeling like you are not enough for not being able to do something for a girl. You should feel guilty or feel bad or feel less of a person when you fail to do something for yourself. You owe yourself everything. You owe nobody nothing else. Until you come to a woman whereby now you are in a committed relationship, you and her are pushing life, you're discussing everything, you've got each other's backs. You have no reason to feel guilty for any woman out there. Remember, we live in the 21st century whereby women are now empowered. Women now are financially empowered. Women do things for themselves. So you should be able to be with a woman who's doing something for herself. You cannot be feeling guilty today for not being able to buy a woman's chicken wings, not being able to buy a woman alcohol, not being able to buy a woman a wallet. Women today, they are working and they are earning a living. Why are you feeling guilty? So that you can get sex. You will never get anywhere, my king, for as long as these women make you feel guilty. For as long as you feel bad. You see, that feeling of badness, you see, that guilty feeling is the same feeling they are going to take advantage of to manipulate you, because they will keep on rubbing it in until you give in and do their bidding. Stop feeling bad. Stop feeling bad. Women are manipulative in nature. All these slave queens, these ones who come in here and say a man cannot have a smart shopper, a man cannot have this, a man cannot have that. They are making men feel bad for not being in a certain position. Now you're going to not carry a smart shopper around because you want a woman to say, yeah, you are a good man. Never let a woman tell you how to be a man. Never let a woman define what is a man for you. Because every time a woman defines a man, she's going to define a man that does her bidding, that takes care of her in every way. That's what women recognize as a man. A man who puts himself first, they do not recognize as a real man. They do not recognize as a gentleman. The only men they call real men, gentlemen, are those men whom they'll send them e-wallet, give them money even for no reason. That's what they call a man who sacrifices a lot for them. That's what they recognize as a man. We're not saying no and putting yourself first. They don't recognize you as a man. You are selfish, you are whatever. These other derogative words they use to manipulate you, they use to make you feel guilty, and then now you're at the point where now you feel nothing, you feel bad, you feel less of him, and now you want to get their approval, and then you do whatever it does. Now all these slave queens, I don't even have time for these ladies on TikTok who are always after me, because I know what they're doing. They're emasculating you. They are just making you feel less of a man until you do something for them. The only time you will feel whole as a man is when you did something for a woman. Stop feeling bad for saying no to women. Stop feeling bad for not being able to do something for a woman. Because it is that guilty consciousness that they are going to use to their advantage. They're going to keep on rubbing it in until you now say, okay, I will do it. And that's when you feel like a man. Most men today feel like they are nothing because they cannot do something for a woman. Making, you can take care of yourself, you can provide for yourself, you are working, you dress well, you smell nice, you've got a nice bedroom, you've got money, you are saving, you are investing, you're working on yourself. Why are you feeling less? Because of a woman's approval. You will never get anywhere, my king.